Welcome back, guys. So here we have a 2004 R1. I'm a big fan of these bikes, the R1s from 04 to 06, but overall great bikes. But the issue we're having with this one here in particular is the clutch is slipping. And I've dealt with that problem before. I don't know if this bike was tampered with as far as the clutch cover goes, but I do know if you don't put that cover properly with the pin that's on the clutch pressure plate, you will have similar issues to this, and it is kind of a pain to put back together. So I'm gonna go ahead and dive into it and break it apart, and maybe that might be the issue. If not, we're gonna go ahead and remove the clutches to see if there's any of the fibers on the clutches worn out. And if so, then we're gonna go ahead and replace it. Continue watching, guys, but I'm pretty sure we can figure this one out. Sounds pretty easy. Okay, guys, so this is actually the cover we will be removing. Once we remove this cover, this here, it leads to the center, which has a gear at the end of it. And where that gear is, that's where the pin is located, and I'll show you that once I tear this off. So I'm gonna go ahead and I might have to remove this fairing, the bottom fairing, and then from there just take these bolts off and remove this clutch covers. So we'll see how this goes. Alright guys, as you can see, that's the gear that I was talking about earlier. That's the rod there, and then this is inside the clutch cover. So as you can see, that rod goes right towards the center, and that little gear right there is what actually pulls the pin. As you can see here, this is the little pin that I was talking about. And honestly, you do have to mess with it a couple of times to make sure you get it right. Also, I'm gonna remove the clutches while we're already in here, just to make sure that there's no clutch that's worn out. And if so, then we'll go ahead and replace that. So again, we'll keep on going and see what happens. Alright guys, for those of you who've never seen the clutches on a motorcycle before, it's basically a couple of discs that look just like this one here. And what we're looking for basically is on these fibers that's worn out or even burnt, dark area. This right here would be a good example of what a good clutch would look like. Again, you have several of these in the clutch basket, guys, and also in between you have these metal spacers. And be careful if you ever remove these do actually go a certain way. I can't really show you on video, but if you actually feel, you could feel one side that's flat and the other side's a little round. But I'm gonna keep on going to see if I see any of the clutches that are worn out or anything. So if not, I'll just put them back in place and adjust that pin that we were speaking about earlier, and we should be good. Sometimes I do better when I'm alone. I don't wanna let you go. Do you mind? Do you mind? Do you mind? Alright guys, looking further into this, guys, we've already got all the plates removed. As you can see the bare clutch basket there is just by itself now. All the plates are removed. It looks like as I was diving down more further into the plates, as you can see, this side is fine, and this is usually how it happens. And then you have the one side that is not okay. So that right there is exactly what we're looking for, guys. That is definitely what's causing slippage in this clutch. Once I get word on what he wants to do, I'll go back on this video and basically put this back together. Again, that's good news, guys. At least we found out the issue. Alright guys, so my boy decided to get new clutches. After all, as you can see, they're here sitting in the container already. They've been sitting here for a good 3 to 4 hours, soaked in the oil. So we're gonna go ahead and get these and put them in the bike, and it should solve our issue. And again, these are the old ones. What we're gonna do is we're still gonna use the same spacers. There's nothing wrong with the spacers he has already. So all he did was bought the new fiber plates, and we should be good to go.
secret. You found my darkest demons and brought them out in the light. So I ran to all the preachers, despite having every reason to shut down and mobilize. So I pray to the gods for one last saving grace against all odds.
Alright guys, so we're pretty much finished here. It's pretty much done. It's all put together now. So this is obviously what it looks like when it's done. She's back in one piece, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and test ride this bike. I'm pretty sure that was all it needed, guys. So if anything, I'll keep y'all posted and I'll make another video of the same bike. So till then, again, keep watching, guys.